Yes. Now, welcome officially to the show. Hopefully.
Re- yeah, I was about to say, I was trying to figure that out before we went into it. Yeah.
Never mind, we're still having technical difficulties.
Okay, so, hey, take two. Let's do this again. Blah, blah, blah. You guys know the spiel. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Um,
If you weren't here when it originally started, then fuck you.
yeah. Thank you, Crab. You're our hero.
Yeah. Crab's the real fan here.
Yeah.
Oh
You're the real
god, I feel
MVP.
dirty just saying
I feel bad about it too. I'll be mean to him later. Just to make him feel bad.
that.
Yeah, Rimshee, it didn't sound like your audio is coming through the same channel as usual. Oh, hey, thanks, Dina. Subscribing with Prime. Subscribed for 10 months.
Hey, Dana, welcome to the shit show. And Skull's here too.
Hey, Skull. Finally, people are showing up. Maybe we should just starting at 5 and only make it an hour-long show.
Fuck Skull, send us thoughts and prayers. Do you have any idea how much of a clusterfuck this show's been so far?
So far, and they should be able to hear me now.
Chat, can you guys hear Rimshee?
Yeah, please respond in chat to confirm.
Because I don't want to try to figure out between the actual conversation I'm having and the stream which one's actually talking.
To be fair, Crab, we're not sure if the tech difficulties have ended just yet.
Okay, so Dina says she can hear you. Does Rimshee sound like he's on a real shit mic right now?
I should be better.
There you go. Okay. Doesn't sound like you're yelling into a boot anymore.
I was yelling into a boot before. That's part of the issue.
Oh, man, I know you've done for so long. You've got to put it down.
Well, I gotta get it cleaned somehow, and I heard sound can help clean stuff, so if I yell into a boot, that'll clean it, right?
Yeah, sonic cleansing. Don't they use it on the satellites?
Oh, man.
I mean, that sucks, Skull. Just get rest and stay the fuck away from everybody. That's all I can tell you.
Skull, if the bleeding's really bad, go to a hospital. Wait, no, you can't. You have COVID. It's a weird quid pro quo, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Put on a band-aid. Get some rest, my dude.
Yeah, you're a big boy. You can handle this.
Yeah. Sleep is an excellent healer, unless you have a concussion.
Yeah, that's not recommended.
Concussions are bad. Let's just go with that.
God damn it.
Now we have the please stand by bullshit. I should add that as a scene, and we'll just keep that as, hey, this is a thing.
Well, no, Rimshee, we actually have a fully animated one that goes all blurry and moves a little bit. It's actually
We do! I forgot about that.
Yeah, I just sent you just a clean version of it.
We'll deal with it later. Yeah, plug those holes. A butt plug will help a lot.
If they're really big holes, use tampons. It's what they used to do in World War II.
Yeah, honestly, if you ever get shot, tampons are one of the best things you can use. It's designed to go in a hole and absorb blood. What's a bullet wound? It's a hole with a lot of blood.
Yep.
Yeah. When you have to do field medicine, improvisation becomes part of the job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I live in a
honestly,
ground floor apartment
not
in a bad neighborhood. You
not
damn
even
right
joking. In boot camp, part of the lessons we have in boot camp are like short-term field medicine, and they actually tell us, "Hey, keep on hand some tampons. They're a good thing to have in the event of a gunshot wound to the arm or the leg. You would not use it on
Yeah.
the chest, but the arm or
I
the
mean,
leg, solid choice."
you can be skeptical all you want, Skulls. Like, tampons have literally saved dudes' lives from bleeding out.
Yeah, I live on a ground floor apartment in a shitty neighborhood. You're damn straight I got a bunch of tampons in my bathroom.
Get high
Plus, it's just
quality
polite.
ones.
I have a lot
You
of
don't
friends that
want
are female.
toxic shock getting to you.
Mm-hmm.
They're also easier
Skull
to
can
pull out than your standard gauze because they're designed to be able to be pulled out.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
the string. Plus, you can
they have
pretend
a
that you're a
convenient
grenade
way
and
to
you're
extract.
pulling the pin. Ah. Okay.
I said, like, nothing against you, Skull. Like, considering all the problems that we've had just trying to get the three of us situated, I don't want to think about trying to pull anybody on right now.
Yeah.
The show is kind of riding on thin ice as it is.
Like, I don't know what the hell happened. I started up everything as normal today, and I had to completely reset OBS to get shit fucking working right. So anyone who's watching on YouTube, the two maximum that have watched this on YouTube, we talked about how utterly ridiculous the GameStop stock market bullshit is, and really said nothing of value.
Yeah.
Hey Jables, are you trying to log on to Twitch?
Yeah, because I was gonna bring up the donation page, and I
All
need
right,
to log
cool.
in through Twitch.
Yeah, no, I absolutely.
Hey, Larry's here.
I'm just making sure, because otherwise this is a an issue.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, like,
fine. I was gonna bring it up after you were done saying what you were saying.
so, like, for those of us just joining us, like, the show thus far has been more fucked up than the dude that I was standing in line behind at the gas station this morning. Guy straight up looked like Matthew Lillard after a heroin bender.
Nice. Also, Larry, thanks for subscribing. You've
Yeah,
been
we appreciate it.
subscribed for
And Canucks here.
16 months. Hey, we got a Canuck.
Your tardiness
Cool.
is not an issue this
You have
time.
literally
Canuck.
missed
No.
nothing.
We just got started because we were having technical difficulties.
Okay.
Yeah, everything started out great and then went to shit so fucking quick.
You may proceed, Skull.
What?
Don't keep me in suspense.
Oh
What did you
no,
say?
it wasn't. It's not like normal, Canuck. Things went downhill to a point where it's like, oh yeah, we can talk, and people, if they were here, could hear us. But in reality, we're gonna sit here as nothing gets through. It buffers every other second, and yeah, we stopped the stream, restarted it. It wasn't allowing any data to come from OBS to Twitch.
Yeah, we got this weird
Dude's talking, but there's no camera, man.
It's probably not that corn, Dina.
Also, Kraft, thank you for hosting.
Yes, much appreciated. But no, like, seriously, Skull, like, anybody that owns any substantial amount of land in Indiana grows fucking corn on it. That's not fucking abnormal. Like I said, more than likely it's dent corn, which is dry, basically inedible shit that's only purpose is to be turned into fucking corn syrup.
Cool, Canuck. Awesome. Thanks for the host. I like how we got rid of that center bar.
But yeah, there's a lot of fucking corn.
Perfect for the name. This person is doing something.
Maybe we should just have Rimshee like talk slowly and in small sentences, and then maybe his roboting won't be that bad.
Rimshee, you're restricted to one-liners only. Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
See,
that sounded crystal clear.
Go fuck yourself.
That did not.
That one did not.
Yeah, again, it's OBS being open.
Sounds like a personal problem.
How the fuck are we supposed to manage this shit show if we can't even open the tool to manage the shit show?
It's really dumb. I don't get it. Like, some shows, perfect, no issues. Other shows, you are doomed.
Yeah, you might be missing some updates or something. That's all.
Yeah, I may have to do some updates.
Yeah.
But I'll take care of that after the show. I'm not using XSplit.
Yeah, XSplit charges for us to use it, and why would we stream in multiple places at once?
Like, if we were gonna do that, maybe. If it was a one-time payment.
We should stream on YouTube for our 200th episode.
I mean, would it make any difference?
Just for old time's sake.
No, it would be a bad idea.
Probably.
Yeah.
We've had more growth on here than we ever did on YouTube.
Yeah.
Which, given the growth we've had, is... Wow.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Larry, we've looked into XSplit before. Don't think we haven't.
Yeah.
How did Nick get you mining cryptocurrency, Canuck?
Oh, he got me into it too.
What program do
so
you guys
that's
use?
why you were talking about that shit earlier.
There's a cryptocurrency that hasn't been officially released yet.
Dogecoin?
Because they're gathering. No.
Dogecoin's been around for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and...
No,
so
all my updates are up to date, Skull.
I can send you an invite right now. They're just building a network of people to essentially mine it and use us and use them as like part of the blockchain and shit.
Yeah,
I
sure.
can send you an invite and you can be part of my whole thing if you want.
Sure. We'll deal with that stuff later.
I can send it to you too, sir. If you want.
I have no concept of how any of
It
this shit
it doesn't drain your battery or use your network data or anything.
Drain your battery?
Yeah, because it's using your phone to mine the currency.
It uses your phone?
Yeah.
I don't use my phone for anything.
That sounds like a bad idea.
You know, I thought it was a bad idea too, and then I looked deeper into it.
Well, actually, I do have a phone that I don't use other than as a update machine for my humidor. I could always put it on that.
Larry seems skeptical.
He's not exactly wrong.
No, it's really
he's not right.
Mining. Larry. It's a very, very passive thing. You just go on the app once a day just to click on a button to be like, yeah, I'm still paying attention to this, and then you just let it go. It's super passive.
Oh, so I have to go on the app to say, hey, I'm still here? I can't just put it on this phone that I have sitting around in my office and be like, yeah, I can ignore it.
You just have to do it once a day.
Damn it. That means once a day I have to look at that damn phone.
Sir, you want me to send it to you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Should we talk about some news? Maybe talk about that idiot YouTuber who shot himself?
Yeah, let's do that. There's gonna be a lot of Wall Street people shooting themselves soon.
All right, who's covering this?
I am. Are you kidding?
Of course. I mean, it technically falls into both of our camps. You for firearms and me for you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but it's
appreciate that.
firearms. I take precedence. Popular YouTuber shoots himself in the head in freak accident.
If it's a ricochet, I'm not gonna blame him that much.
I am. YouTuber Whistling Diesel, who has 1.75 million subscribers on the platform, survived a freak accident after shooting himself in the forehead with a stray bullet from his gun.
Wait. Okay, I need more details.
The vlogger, whose real name is Cody Detweiler, I can say I can see why you'd call yourself Whistling Diesel. It's a lot better.
Yeah, fucking Cody.
Explained he was shooting metal plates with a 50 caliber gun from just 4 feet away when one of the bullets ricocheted and embedded in his forehead.
Okay, so it was a ricochet. So I was going to say, it's like, if he had accidentally shot himself with a 50 cal, he wouldn't have a fucking head.
Okay, here's the question I have. Was the plate effectively head on? Like, was it flat to him? Because in that case, he's being a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
You always tilt those things a little bit just because of the possibility of ricochet.
Also, what was the backdrop like?
Yeah. Make sure you have one. The 22-year-old God damn, he's 22. Frequently uploads videos of stunts involving large trucks, guns, or both. He told fans of the near-death experience on Thursday with a selfie posted on his Instagram. Okay, what did he say? You look at life a little differently when you pull the trigger of your 50 cal and your head shakes and starts dripping down past your... oh god, he uses fucking emojis for words. And blood starts dripping down past your eyes. I put my hand up and just felt metal sticking out and about passed out. Got a CT scan to be safe, and they say my skull isn't cracked, so back to the target practice. For anyone wondering, I was shooting a steel plate from 4 feet away like a boss to see how many it would go through. It went through 2.
No. Okay, dumbass. I said, I'm looking at the article and I'm looking at that picture. That's a rifle cartridge. You fired a 50 caliber rifle at a steel plate from 4 feet away?
Yep, that is a rifle cartridge.
You're a fucking moron.
Well, okay, no. Let's qualify this. You were physically present at the rifle to shoot a rifle at a set of steel plates from 4 feet away. You didn't tie a string to it. You didn't lock it down in some way. You didn't make sure there was ballistic glass between you and the end of the barrel. You were just like, let's shoot.
Like, this motherfucker probably didn't even have safety glasses on. Christ. You are one bad day away from taking your fucking head off, pal. And you know what?
He looks like
I ain't gonna feel sorry for you.
No, not sure how I'm alive right now, he wrote. I literally know what it feels like to get hit with a 50 cal in the head. No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't.
Nobody does because
Nobody alive does. Nobody alive does.
Yeah. As I said, because if you had actually hit yourself with the full-on projectile, well, you wouldn't even realize it because you would have been deleted instantaneously.
Depending on where it
a piece of
hits.
shrapnel, dumbass.
Depending
And
on
you're
where it
fucking
hits.
lucky. Piece of shrapnel didn't puncture your fucking skull.
And no, Crab, a 50 cal is not a military weapon. That is the largest caliber you'll generally see on a personnel weapon. Above that, it's generally considered a cannon. I believe. I could be wrong on this.
Or if you're just a goofball gun nut, you might see it in a deagle.
Specifically, most of these rifles are chambered for the 12.7 by 99 millimeter, which was a round originally developed for the Browning M2 heavy machine gun.
A 50 cal is perfectly legal for public consumption anywhere outside of California and maybe Hawaii. And Larry, no, a 50 cal would not just take your head right off. It could if you hit the right spot, but it's not like suddenly you get hit by a 50 cal bullet and your head becomes mist. That's a movie thing.
But it's a really cool movie thing.
No.
Yeah, it's really cool.
The actual damage that such high velocity, high energy rounds do to the human body is far more horrifying.
Yeah, and any 50 cal rifle round is generally designed more for anti-material than anti-personnel. So it's not going to expand and cause the same amount of damage as an anti-personnel. A person can actually have more damage from say a 45 than they can from a 50 cal rifle, because the 45 is going to expand out and it's going to create a larger area of effect, causing more of a cone of damage, whereas the 50 cal rifle round generally designed for anti armor. Now, to be fair, we don't know for sure. It looks like this is it could be some weird sort of anti-personnel. I kind of doubt it, but it could have also just been the copper jacket. Okay, well, it keeps going. I'm okay. They're just doing some scans to make sure I don't have swelling other than the 2-inch lump on my forehead and the copper jacket under my skin. So I'm thinking maybe the copper jacket alone came off and hit him in the head.
Yeah, because, especially at that distance, there's if he's using a standard armor piercing or even ball ammunition for that rifle, there's no way it fucking fractures apart like that. Not on a steel plate.
Yeah. I don't know. There's enough unanswered questions.
Fucking stupid enough to fire an anti-personnel round at that close range.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you angle the plates. Even if you want to see them how many plates it goes through, and you're you generally get out of the area that it could ricochet. If you get behind a bulletproof plexiglass or some sort, okay, that's different. You can be right there, pull the trigger.
But it's a lot you and what you're shooting at.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper to put the rifle against something that's gonna support the recoil and have a goddamn string and just pull the string. That way, any ricochets hit the goddamn tree you're behind instead of your fucking face.
If you want to see responsible 50 caliber rifle use, check out Demolition Ranch.
Of course this asshole's in Michigan. Of course he is.
You're just saying that because you're in Ohio.
What?
Wait, you're not in Ohio. You are in Michigan. Shit.
No, I'm not.
Where are you?
I'm in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
I was literally talking about that earlier with Skull.
I don't remember a lot of things that people tell me about their personal lives because I don't think it matters that much because it's the internet.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that does not look like the entire projectile. There's no way that's the entire
Yeah.
projectile.
No. But hey, dum-dum, be a little more safe.
Yeah.
If you count on Nesion, be more safe.
Like, they're saying that there's the copper jacket underneath his skin. I don't know. There's enough vagueness here because it's not from a site that understands firearms properly that I don't fully know what happened, considering...
Well, he said he was shooting
Yeah.
at plates, and it went to see how many it would go through, and he said it went through 2 plates. So I'm assuming that just the copper jacket sort of flew back and got him in the face.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It sounds too weak
there are
to
a
be...
lot of unanswered questions here.
Yeah, it sounds like the round is too weak to be anti-material. But if it went through... If it ricocheted and it was anti-personnel, there should have been a lot more damage. So it sounds like there's fragmentation of some sort, in which case what's in his hand cannot be what hit him in the head.
Yeah.
There's so many questions I have.
Yeah, it's like, also, what is the grade of this steel? What's the degree of hardening of the steel?
Yeah.
Is the steel hardened?
How thick is every plate? God damn it, we need answers.
Yeah, there's so many questions to this because of incomplete reporting. Like, your average person's going to be like, oh my god, he got shot in the head with a 50 caliber and survived because A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever. Meanwhile, we're sitting here going, well, what was he, how was the setup? What did he have in front of him? What's this? What's that? There's so many goddamn questions. The more you know about firearms, the less you can just accept, oh, yeah, this is a freak accident that just happened to happen.
Is this a new what, Larry?
ARG.
It's not even the truth we want,
show.
Dina. It's the information.
The rest of our audience gets that bit.
Okay.
Honestly, like... I mean, yeah, like we said, that looks like a 50 caliber rifle round. But there's no...
Yeah, that's definitely a rifle casing.
Yeah, it's definitely rifle cartridge if it's actually 50. But then again, yeah, he claims it's 50. So we at least have first-hand information that it's a 50 caliber. He claims that it went through 2 plates.
Yeah. And Canuck, I understand you don't get guns. I'm not that into guns. I know enough to keep up with this conversation, but that's about it.
It's a bottlenecked cartridge, so it's not like a fucking a hunting rifle round or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of information. What kind of ammunition was he using?
Yeah, is it standard into ball? Is it anti-personnel? Is it hardened anti-material?
You don't often see anti-personnel at the 50 cal level. That's usually more anti-material. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure it exists. It's just generally you don't use a 50 cal against a person.
1.75 million subscribers.
I mean,
he can do whatever he wants.
It does get obviously 50 cals. This specific caliber of the 12.7 by 99. It does get used in the anti-personnel role. I think the longest recorded sniper kill was made with that cartridge.
Yeah, the 50 cal anti-personnel
does
round.
get-
It does
it
get
does
used.
get used for that.
It's just nowhere near that common.
Yeah. Mainly because like there are smaller rounds that can get similar results, like the 338 Lapua.
And the effort you have to go through in order to hit a target at the ranges that would require the 50 cal round, though that there's so much effort that goes into figuring out the wind and the Coriolis. There's so much math that goes into actually hitting that target based on all these different factors that can change so rapidly, and like halfway there the wind can change on you and be different, or in the course the wind can be changing constantly, that it's hard to hit someone at those distances. So you don't generally see the 50 cal used as anti-personnel, especially at those ranges. You generally see some smaller.
Most of the rifles that are issued to like trained snipers and like especially like NATO militaries, they all for the most part basically fire a 308.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's about all you need most of the time.
Yeah.
Like every now and then, like you have a few rifles that are chambered in like like 338 or like the odd like 300 Win Mag, but
yeah, you'll get different ammunitions for long range shooting or sniper based attempts, but you generally don't see too much in the way of you generally see 308, maybe a bit bigger, because you're generally shooting.
Like,
you may be shooting at a distance, but you're not looking at mile long hits. You're looking generally at most 1,000 yards.
Standardized sniper rifles are within the 30 caliber range.
Yeah. You're generally looking at 1,000 yard, vaguely. Maximum, generally. Because you could have, you could be sniping someone at 100 yards to 1,000 yards, sort of. It just depends on, because sniping is not, it's an action. A sniper rifle is not a specific type of rifle. It's how that specific rifle is being used. There are certain features that will make it easier, but that doesn't make it a sniper rifle, because those same features could be used for other things.
And specifically in theaters, like the Middle East, like more urban areas, almost all shots are taken within like 300 yards or less.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Scupper.
Which, as we've stated, at that point, your standard 308 is more than sufficient.
Like, it's really cool seeing in these movies they're using the high damage 50 caliber, but bullets don't necessarily work like that.
And you have to get into like gravity, windage, humidity, dew points, all kinds of fucking things have to be factored when you're taking shots at that range. Like you have to aim so high above the target just to factor for bullet drop.
I like trigonometry.
Yeah. Also,
and like these guys are never alone either. They always have a spotter with them.
Oh yeah.
But no, not always. But
I mean, the ones that are doing the super long range.
Oh yeah, the ones that are doing super long, you're never going to see them without a spotter. It's always a two-man team at that point. But like in general, you're going to see 1 to 2 man teams, and it just depends on the specific intent. Like for example, who was it? Gunny Hathcock was a lone sniper who crawled through a field for 3 days while patrols were going around him so that he could take out one enemy general. and he figured when he took that shot, he was going to be dead. Well, he got into position, and again, 3 days. Think about what that means. He's not getting up and going somewhere to use the restroom. He is probably minimal, eating the minimal amount that he has to, and he is probably getting minimal sleep. He spends 3 days getting to that point, and he shoots. And this guy's a Marine Corps legend because of this, as one example. The enemy, after he shot, ran into the field to try and find the sniper, ran right fucking past him.
Gunny
So,
Halfcock was pretty.
yeah, it's specific incidents. The specific task will tell you what how many people you'll have in a team, but you're not going to see these long distance shots as much. You're more likely to see something like that than you are to see, okay, we're setting up on this mountain, we got to shoot past that mountain to the third mountain, and take out this guy who's only going to be in view for like 30 seconds.
Hey, let's be honest, gentlemen. We use drones for that.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah,
I
nowadays.
mean, there was a
Yeah.
sniper and the 2-man insertion team type of deal with the sniper and the spotter was a thing, but now it's just like we'll sit in a box at a certain undisclosed location and we will blow your ass up with our RC plane.
Oh, they'll still use snipers for certain tasks. The sniper still is a role in use. But yeah, more often than not nowadays they fucking blow you up without knowing who you are.
Well, yeah. So snipers are still employed in roles and in scenarios where precision is necessary and collateral damage is undesirable.
Absolutely, and they're still absolutely for close unit support in the Overwatch area. They're still absolutely very helpful.
Yeah, I was gonna say
during
urban environments, they're used a lot nowadays.
Exactly. I mean, as a unit advances up an urban environment or like a city block, they'll have sometimes 3 sniper teams giving them overwatch and cover, and just checking
3
out
one-man sniper teams generally, because you don't need multiple guys in those close quarters situations to call out targets. You can use those on the ground as spotters.
Exactly. And instead of just giving them a rifle, they'll usually give them a smaller semi-automatic weapon, and I don't mean like a pistol, but I mean like a M4 or something like that. And then they'll have their actual
you won't be looking at your standard breach sniper or your semi-auto sniper setup where it's what we would nowadays consider a long barrel. Back in the day, it was considered standard length. What you'll have is someone will be posted up on the roof with a maybe a modified M16 to have maybe a slightly longer barrel. I forget what that specific rifle's called. There's a specific rifle that's like a modified version of the M16.
Isn't it the designated marksman rifle?
Well, there have been several.
Yeah, designated marksman rifle is a family, not a specific rifle. It's kind of like how the saw is not technically a specific rifle, but the same, or not technically not a specific gun, but it has been the M24. What was it? M240. But it's been that for.
I think.
It might be the M249, but it's been that firearm for so long it's become
Jables,
ubiquitous. Just like Kleenex. Kleenex is what we use for tissue paper or facial tissue.
Facial tissue. It's semantics.
Keep going like this. We're gonna have to change the category of this stream to educational.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm enjoying the dumb shit.
I am totally fine with that as well. Also, I just want to propose that we just use the fire extinguisher in our emojis for dumbasses. Could we get
Yeah.
some fire extinguishers in the chat for this dumbass?
Yeah, this is a fire extinguisher worthy moment.
I've been trying to say that for like 15 fucking minutes. God damn.
Well, fucking assert yourself then.
I've been trying, but you guys just keep going.
You can raise your fucking voice.
Don't be
Oh,
a beta bitch.
Exactly.
Hey, I just want to get by the three of you because I respect your opinion. Are we still here? Or are we gone?
We're gone.
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad to know that in La La Land we're gone. Thank you, Rimshee. I was thinking about starting a podcast investigating random happenings, and I was thinking about calling it Two Queers and a Dog.
All right.
And my husband and I could be the I'm just bouncing an idea off of you. Is that a funny enough name? Do you think if you saw Two Queers and a Dog, you'd be like, "What is this? I need to see."
I don't think I'd be like, what is this? I need to see it. I'd think, oh, it's some stupid
Oh,
oh
so
god.
it's stupid now.
No.
I'd be thinking like, well, this will be canceled within a few weeks.
Oh, this is just that extreme left stuff where intersectionality. That's what it is.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Don't like
Yeah,
that word.
that sounds like two gay guys hanging out with a furry.
Technically, it's two furries hanging out with a dog.
I'm saying what it sounds like.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah, we're encroaching into some god awful territory, and let's just leave it right.
Oh god!
There.
Let's talk about furries for a second here.
You want to talk about it for a second here?
No, actually, no. I am not being serious at all.
Good, because I don't want to.
Most of those people are god awful.
I just
That's an overgeneralization, I would say, but
I said most.
Again, that's an overgeneralization.
It's an overgeneralization. I know plenty of furries that are not god awful, but like there are some that very much are god awful, and I'm not saying most or all or any amount. I'm just saying it's a people thing.
Yeah, if you get
a hobby, and it is what you
shitheads.
Like, it doesn't matter, like what your hobby is or like what your interests are. There's always going to be a sick fuck mixed up in everything.
Yeah, Uncle Frank.
It's a game of numbers. You get enough people involved in something, there's going to be a fucking piece of shit.
By the way, anybody who's actually named Frank, this is not an attack on you. I'm simply just, I'm going off of the old, Uncle Frank's naked puzzle basement adage.
I only know two people named Frank, and they're both kind of dicks, so I don't really care.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had a naked basement puzzle.
Naked basement puzzle?
A puzzle of flesh.
Wait, hold on. No, Larry caught me. Yeah, Filthy Frank is great. He's a god. God amongst men.
Yeah, but isn't Filthy Frank, isn't he Joji now, like focusing on his music?
There's been some rumors about revitalizing Filthy Frank lately.
I'll tell you what, like,
he should have never apologized for that, to be honest.
He should have never apologized, number one, and his music actually, like, isn't awful.
No, that's why he started doing music full time.
Yeah, and like, I'm not super into the like the new age hip hoppy thing that I'm seeing to be more prevalent, but because I like old school Bay Area underground hip hop because that's how I roll. But you know, it's not bad compared to like some of the other like mumble hip hop I've heard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blame he doesn't have terrible music. It's not my style. But
Yeah, exactly. But like I heard a couple of songs and I was like, wow, this isn't bad at all.
the
He's
fact
not
that he
not doing
has
too bad.
a shit ton of fans that don't even know about Filthy Frank says a lot about his music. I'll put it that way.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
This coming, this ultimately spawning from a guy who got hit in the face by a ricochet.
Yeah,
Hey, that's how
and-
tangents work, my friend.
yeah.
I'll tell you what, like
Bring it up. We can just keep going.
Oh, I'm just
if you
laughing
could
at it.
if you could turn a pink Zentai into a monetary venture, more power to you.
Yep, Larry put it best. Welcome to Lesser Saints.
Yeah, at some point we'll turn. Oh God, what's the most mundane thing we can think of?
Mundane Matt.
No,
Ooh.
that's not mundane. That's beyond mundane.
Boulders.
I like Mundane Matt. I've hung out with him. He's an alright guy. It's just his channel's boring. And mundane.
I won't disagree with that.
He fits his name. I'll put it that way. In his videos, in real life, he's a real fun dude.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we went from something as simple as counting votes to talking about hentai.
Yeah,
Ooh, I thought we were gonna steer clear of the politics.
I'm pretty sure we've done that.
We've done that
Stranger things
admirably.
happened.
Yeah, we've had people on the show that try to get into politics, and we've gone down like a hentai route somehow before. I'm sure of it.
I don't think we've gone down a hentai route, but we have done weird shit.
I can see
Hey,
like
hey,
conversation going from
hold on.
politics just slowly segueing into tentacle rape. Like it's not
Real quick. Good night, Skull. Feel better. I hope you
Yeah.
get past the COVID thing.
No more COVID for you. I got tested
Yes,
the
I
other
do.
day for COVID.
I do remember that, Larry, and it was hilariously pathetic.
I don't remember that. Please explain.
Oh fuck! Oh, it's fucking great. Basically, motherfucker like had to explain why he had fucking hentai in his search history.
Was it his search
And
history, or was he the one with it on a tab?
I can't remember now.
I think it was on a tab. Like he shared his screen or something, and one of the tabs was hentai.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a thing.
But it was definitely something along those lines.
That's what I do when I'm looking at like computer parts and my boss walks up behind me. I'll just switch over to the hentai tab.
And he walks away pretty quick.
No, he starts like sitting down and we have a conversation. It's a great segue into like like let's talk about existential problems.
Of course, like it's not covered on his.
Yeah. Okay.
on his
Wikipedia. I remember this now. Thanks, Larry. Yeah, his son was telling him about tentacle porn, and he looked it up to see if it was real. And he was watching
Bullshit.
porn with his kids. Is essentially what he was saying.
You know the real response. The real response.
Let me hold on. I gotta add a clarification on that. His kids were in their 20s at the time, so that's let's clarify that real quick.
That's not bad.
I don't. Yeah, it's not a
Not
bad
good,
thing.
but
It's fun to laugh at porn with your friends and get your adult children.
I have found in my lifetime that I get a large amount of enjoyment from Amazon.com sex toy reviews.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Especially when they come from our good friend Mustang Patriot.
Yeah. Oh, do you guys remember when Alex Jones got caught with an open tab of trans porn?
Fantastic.
Wasn't hit.
But
What was
that
his
is
response?
fantastic.
I forget.
I think his response was somebody else was using his phone before they put that on the screen.
That's right up there with like somebody else shit my pants.
Yeah.
Honestly, at that point, you may as well just say, "So what?"
Yeah, exactly.
Which,
You know, like,
which also leads me to one of my favorite pickup lines that will never get you anywhere. I shit my pants. Can I get in yours?
That's right up there with, are those astronaut pants? Because your ass is out of this world. Yeah, that's an oldie but not goodie.
Yeah. I love those pickup lines that will never work. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait for the day that one actually does.
If that happens,
I sure in this, I am absolutely certain in this day and age with how weird people let themselves be, it'll totally work at some point.
Yeah.
Because somebody's gonna be like, oh, that's funny. Okay, come on.
That's the thing that it's something you have to learn as you start getting older. It's just like nothing is entirely outside of the realm of possibility when you get people involved.
Yeah.
If you want to drive them off, if you want to confuse the fuck out of them, and they use that, "I just shit my pants, can I get in yours?" Just start taking off your pants.
Crab, that's not a pickup line, Crab. That's kidnapping. There's a difference.
I didn't see what it was, but I can imagine.
Like a threat, Crab. That's a.
I don't know. I've found that, like, you know.
And by the way, Crab, if you're going to do that, use ether. Chloroform causes liver damage.
Yeah, use sparingly, because if you use too much, then they can also die. So
yeah. And remember,
they can asphyxiate, which is
it also takes a lot more It also takes a lot longer to chloroform somebody than the movies make you.
Yeah,
exactly. Not saying I know from experience.
And it causes chemical burns to the face, and it's just nasty.
It's just a problem. You can't even tell if they have herpes afterwards because of all the chemical burns.
Would you like a public service or safety announcement from Skupperdafox?
Well, we're going to hell.
Remember, there's nothing more absolutely inappropriate and dangerous than a man on an ether binge. And that's from a certain movie that we won't quote. But I haven't seen that movie in a long time, so I think I kind of... I think it was, there's nothing more dangerous and irresponsible than a man on an ether binge.
Yeah,
and
maybe.
Just look at all the amputations that happened during the Civil War.
Crab, you've never seen Happy Days? I am disappointed in you.
Crab, I've heard you use the phrase jumping the shark, and I'm going to slap you across the face when I see you.
Yeah. You have earned that slap this day.
Well, to be fair, jumping the shark has become so ubiquitous that people don't realize it's from the Fonz literally jumping
that
a
is
shark.
Not an excuse.
I'm not saying it's an excuse, it's an explanation. You're still fucking wrong, but
it wasn't a 90s show, Crab.
Yeah,
No.
Nick at Night was reruns of the show.
By the way, can we just appreciate how well Henry Winkler aged? He aged pretty well.
Yeah, shockingly.
I would.
But yeah, so jumping the shark being the marked the point where you can mark the decline of the show's quality, and then it's converse,
Mhm.
growing
Yeah,
a
because they
beard.
do something. Yeah, because
Yep.
they do something over the top, like jumping a shark on water skis.
Actually, what it's more, what it is more is that the show loses, stops with any sort of continuity or anything like that. Like, basically, you see a marked decrease in the quality of the writing,
Yeah.
or
I
growing a
thought
beard,
it
a
was
marked
try to
increase.
pull- I thought it was they try to pull off something big, which is related to the decrease of the quality of the writing in order to regain audience because people were falling off on it.
That sounds
No,
like a gimmick
it's
to
the
me.
point. It's the point at which you can tell that it's a point where you
That the
can
show was done.
pinpoint where the writing started to fall off. That's jumping the
Okay.
shark, and then the converse, the point where you can say, "Hey, this is where they grew the beard." It's the point where you can tell that the increase quality of the writing happened, which is why it's called growing a beard, because Star Trek: The Next Generation season 2 was better than season 1, and it happened to be the time where Riker had a beard.
Yep. Segueing into Star Trek, has anybody seen the new one?
Which one?
Discovery.
I thought you were gonna go Picard.
We're not.
damn,
I'm not interested in STD, and then Picard,
Okay.
I'm even less interested in.
Well,
I became okay. My mom's a huge Trek fan, massive.
Yeah, like,
She's up to date on STD and everything. And I was on the phone with her, and we were talking about it, and she's like, "Yeah, you should maybe get into it." It it kind of gets better season 2, and she had zero confidence in what she was saying. So I was like, "No, I'm good."
From what I've seen, like everything I've seen, like season 3 is an absolute train wreck.
Yeah, from what it sounds like,
fucks over everything.
From what it sounds like, it sounds like your mom's statement was a fan trying to justify watching it.
Yeah, she did the same thing with Picard as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically, like for those of you who don't care, and I wouldn't blame you, basically by the end of season 3, the main character of STD, Michael Brennan, is essentially a fucking Christ figure.
Yeah. So
it's horrifically bad.
Yeah, if you want good Trek, you can't go to Trek anymore. You got to go to the Orville.
Yeah, the Orville is good.
I can't wait for season 3 to come out.
And like, not only is the writing fucking atrocious, but seriously, and I might catch flack for this, but honestly, if I wanted to watch a bitch cry, I'd just tune into the fucking Hallmark Channel. Fuck you.
I would just go to E.
Better than the Hallmark Channel?
If I wanted to watch a bitch cry, I'd go to EFUD because those are real tears.
And they're more entertaining.
Hold on, Larry. If it ain't good after one episode, you're out. I disagree. I give everything 3 episodes.
I try to. There are some things that I just lose interest in too quick.
Yeah, well, there's some things where it's right off the bat, it's like, this isn't my type of show.
Exactly. Like, it's not bad, yeah, I'm just not interested.
Yeah, but I try to give everything at least 3 episodes. And if I see like a pickup by the 3rd episode, I might give it a 4th or a 5th or something like that. Or if I see like a lot of potential, I'll give it a full season sometime. But but just 1 episode, they're setting everything up. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah. There are very few shows where I could say, yeah, no, I was hooked after the 1st episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Very
there are
rare.
just
Firefly.
there are some shows where
I think is
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the solid ones.
Yeah. Firefly is good.
it's perfectly fine to like sometimes watch shows ironically. Like I think the best example of this recently has been Batwoman, where it's just like you watch every episode of this show just to see how it just keeps getting worse. It is
And it turns out that's the only
remarkable
thing that
how
keeps the show alive.
stupid this show is.
Well,
Like this is a
Okay.
plot point from the second episode of season 2, and I'm not even shitting you. A woman duct tapes a rat to a man's corpse. This man that she dead, by the way.
She did what?
Rat, she poisoned him to death. Then duct tapes a rat to his corpse, and then the rat starts eating him. And this, for some reason, attracts bats, which begin eating the rat. And the bats now have the toxin that killed the dude in their system from eating the rat that ate the dude, and can spread that toxin to people through bites.
What the fuck?
I am not shitting you.
That's
It'd be
really,
easier to just
that's
fucking
really,
capture
really-
bats and poison them.
That's really, really, really fucking dumb. I love it.
As I said, like, it's one of those things where you're like, how in the fuck?
Who
Someone
no
wrote this.
idea was this? I need to shake
what's
your
worse?
hand and then wash my hand.
You know what's worse is like the people that believe their own bullshit. I'm
Well,
not
like
talking
me?
about like a technical or a political thing. I'm just simply saying like when people are like, "Oh yeah, you could totally do that in science." It's like no, you can't. It doesn't work that way.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Have you seen the lightsabers that have been made lately?
Like
I
what?
have, and I don't like Star Wars, but you know, lightsabers are cool.
Yeah, no.
I never-
No. Somebody made like an actual lightsaber. It's highly inefficient. It's very much prototype levels, but
Ionized gas with plasma and some other stuff.
kind of yeah. Also, like speaking of bad shows and stuff, like I don't know. I got really into Supernatural because I was going through a really bad flu, and I was like, a lot of people like this. It doesn't matter if I like it or not. I just want something on the TV. Got super into Supernatural after that.
Pretty good feats right there.
Yeah, the first few seasons are fantastic. I stopped watching after season 10 purely because I was caught up. And I forgot to start watching again.
The first half of the first season is cheesy as fuck. You gotta get past that and just focus on the Monster of the Week thing.
It's fun though.
You know,
the first half of the first season is fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of introductions. There's a lot of information coming at you. It's a little rough to get through, honestly.
Like I have a disease, and I like to finish what I start. That's my disease.
Yeah.
This has segued into television. So if I start a television show, I will finish it on principle. And that is the worst thing to do ever. Don't do that, people. It's bad. You're going to see terrible things and some stuff that you just never want to see again. And my heart bleeds for anybody that has the same disease I do. But I want to let you know there's hope. It's called a bat upside the face.
It's also called only get shows from recommendations from friends.
Well,
actually,
24 is a series that is interesting looking back on, Larry.
I would agree with that statement, but at the time I was angry. That's like when I watched Lost.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Fuck, are they in heaven or dead or something? Oh yeah, spoiler alert, sorry. after the fact. But I just
It
saved
was
you from watching
purgatory
that.
the whole time.
Yeah, that's old enough to where I can be like, you know what? Don't worry about it. It's okay. Just don't watch it.
Yeah.
It's a waste of your time.
I mean, like, yeah, from what I hear, like, the show itself wasn't bad, but, like, that reveal is dog shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The drama was believable, but, that was about it. And I don't like drama, so there's that.
Mm.
But I'm not going to lie, Lost is one of my favorite TV shows, even though I hated it so much.
Hey, remember when they left?
Isn't that funny how that
Remember-
works?
Yeah.
Remember when Ridley Scott thought it would be a good idea to get David Lindelof from Lost to write his fucking Alien reboot movie? That was a great idea. Prometheus shit, by the way.
Okay, Larry, I have no issues with Lost. I have an issue with the ending of Lost.
A lot of people did.
It's like they liked the journey. It's just that the payoff was what?
There was no payoff. What the
It's
fuck are you
like they
talking
wrote
about?
themselves into a corner and weren't sure
He
how to get out of it.
absolutely did.
Well, yeah, because that show was also going on through one of the writers' strikes, so one of the seasons is definitely shit.
So like back to Prometheus. I didn't like that movie either, but I did like the classical music references in it.
I liked the premise of Prometheus.
Like,
well,
Prometheus,
to be fair, you can like the premise of a lot of
that.
movies, but if they don't pull it off well, it's shit.
Prometheus had potential, and to be fair, the director's cut where they actually add in scenes that actually bring context to character decisions helps.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, guys, I still have to say Over the Top. Over the Top is one of my favorite movies. I still haven't done that Over the Top in Real Steel.
Yeah, we need to organize that at some point.
Yeah, I need to do that.
But
I've been so consumed with playing Fallout 4. I've been playing like 12 hours a day every weekend.
Here's the thing: is that, like, Prometheus, like, it could have been good if they had divorced it from the Alien universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, my biggest problem with, like, this whole thing that's been going on with Alien lately is that the alien doesn't need to be explained.
No, it's just it's a bad guy.
It's far more horrifying that we don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
And as I said, like, Prometheus had potential to be all right. Alien Covenant is fucking dog shit. I want an apology over that movie.
Alien and Aliens are the best of the Alien series.
I agree.
Yeah,
for entirely different reasons.
Yes.
I didn't bother with Alien Covenant because I know so many Alien fans that fucking hated that movie. So
I saw it, like, not long after it came out, and I was so fucking pissed leaving that theater. It's like, no, I'm done. I will not watch another fucking film in this franchise. Fuck, I probably won't watch another fucking Ridley Scott film ever again.
Hey, I'm with you.
I was that mad.
Can I plug myself real quick, gents?
Yeah.
So I just pre-ordered the Alien role-playing game for the Alien universe that's primarily focused on the two better movies of the franchise. And if anybody is interested in, joining a game or something like that, you should DM me because it'd be fun to play around with that once I get all the stuff.
Okay, hold on. I have to address something real quick. Larry's like, oh, Alien fans hate all Alien movies except 1 and 2. I'm going to bring up what Crab brought up. I actually stand up for Alien 3. It's not a perfect movie. It's got problems. But it was an acceptable end to the franchise. You know, they could have stopped it at Alien 3. It's like, you know what? It wasn't a perfect film. it's not exactly how I would have wanted things to end, but it fit with
It's
like the Alien
acceptable.
universe. Like, it's a very dark ending to the franchise, but it makes sense because the whole outlook of the Alien franchise is pretty bleak.
Also, look at the time the movie was released and like what else was coming out next to it.
No, people hate Alien 4 because it was art house shit.
That wasn't aimed at me, was it?
No, it's aimed
Okay.
at Larry.
Okay.
Alien Resurrection fucking sucked.
Okay.
In fact, I would say before Covenant came out, that was by far the worst film in the franchise. Not counting the Alien versus Predator movies. That's an entirely different fucking subject.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, we have to start rounding out. Niggas live right now. We're gonna start a raid right now. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Love y'all.
We actually managed over an hour.
Yep.
On one article, somehow we went from being shot into the face to how Alien 4 is shit.
Hey, be sure to tune back in next week, next Friday at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow me on Twitter at JablesBoogly. There's links down below, and yeah, everybody just have a good night. I'll be over on the last.
Winona Ryder was the worst part of that movie, Larry. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say keep things good, keep things happy, be good to your fellow man and woman, and remember that.
And we've rated, so we're gonna actually transition and go.
Are we?
I'll